Hey folks, it's Tom, your frugal prepper. Just a quick little garden update from my phone here. Just kind of show you what's going on so far in the garden and how things are coming along. Alright, so first over here was the radishes, the icicle radishes. Those are all done, and we harvested the last of them today. Just had myself a nice big, I have this radish ham. It's kind of like a potato salad but made with radishes and ham. Delicious. With all those, I find the key for me to really eat radishes and like them is to pick them very young and small when they're very tender and mild. So those are out, and I have green beans in. I've got providers right down here on the end because I ran out of seeds, and these are Bountiful Bush, which are heirlooms, so I'll probably save some seeds from those this year, so I'll have some for next year. I got tomatoes, so these are all supersonic hybrids. These two on the end are early girls. Well, I'll take that back. So this one right here, this one that looks like it's about dead, is a beefsteak that I'm trying to grow for the tomato challenge. The growth tip's coming back. I think it might make it. I planted these right before we just had these like days and days of monsoon. I was about to come out here and build an ark. It was just rain, and it killed all of them down through here except for two are hanging on. So that's my beefsteak, and this one is my mortgage lifter. Then these next two are early girls, just so that I'll have something a little earlier. The rest of these are all supersonic, which the majority of those will just be canned as sauce and salsa and that kind of stuff. This from here down is open for cucumbers and maybe some pole beans at the end if I have room. This is the peas. They're coming along and growing just fine. They survived a couple of hard frosts, didn't even phase them. We're past frost now finally though. Or should be. These are cherry bell radishes. So I originally planted this whole side of this bed all the way down here with cherry bells. These three germinated. So my seeds are getting bad, so I'm gonna let these three grow and go to seed, save the seeds from them, so I'll have cherry bells for next year. But luckily I had the honey or the icicle radishes. These are potatoes. I believe there's a mixture of two different kinds in here. I don't know. I got the seed potatoes from Ohio Happy Gardener, and I threw them in the ground. But there are several different looking kinds of leaves. These did get killed back from frost early on, but they've all bounced back here. This is about 2 weeks after they got killed back to the ground from a frost, and they're just exploding with growth. So here's onions. I need to weed them. I don't know. I just can't grow onions. I don't know. Onions don't grow here. So no onion zone. I've never had success. These are my cucumbers, Boston pickling cucumbers that are hardening off, and they're going to go over there probably this weekend. I'll move these. I just watered them and brought them down here, but I'll move them back under the partial shade of the tree. These are all banana peppers right here that Ohio Happy Gardener grew for me. So there is a total of 12 of them right here. And these will grow a lot of peppers. I'll have way more peppers than I can probably use. So there will be a couple of yellow squash right here, and then 4 tobacco plants right here. I'll have a Virginia blend tobacco and a Kentucky burlap tobacco that both grow really well in Ohio. And that's where I'm at. So these beans are a 47-day bean, so those will come out, and then I'll probably plant something else in there. It might just be radishes or more beans, or I'll grow something down through here. And then I'm also going to have, there are still seedlings in the basement, but I will have pumpkins, acorn squash, and spaghetti squash. Lots of spaghetti squash. So what I usually do, you can see back here where it's kind of dirt, is I'll till up that little area and I'll just plant them, and I'll just let them vine out into the grass. And spaghetti squash is great because I'm on keto, so Spaghetti squash is something that I can eat that can be kind of like having spaghetti, but not. So it can be controlled carbohydrates. And radishes, most of the time on keto, you don't eat root vegetables. Radishes are the exception. Potatoes I can't eat, but my family loves them. They don't have a weight problem. They don't have to do keto. So I grow them in my garden so they don't get Roundup. You know, they're not getting all that Roundup in the potato, like a commercial potato. Cucumbers I can eat. Peppers I can eat. You know, I have to make sure I eat the right amount that it fits in my macros. Peas, I really can't eat these are, you know, the kind of peas that you grow full and then pop them open and can them. My wife loves them, so that's why I'm mainly growing them. Now I could eat like an Asian snow pea where you don't have a pea in the middle and it's just the green part. I just didn't plant any this year, and I might plant some for the fall because, you know, these will be out and that'll be open. I might go ahead and plant some more in the fall. But tomatoes I can eat in limited quantities. And the nice thing is I can make my own, you know, like pasta sauce without all the extra sugar and crap in it like other pasta sauce has, to really control the carbohydrates. So that's where I'm at so far with the garden. It's coming along. We're getting into the swing of it. I think I'm going to try to weed those onions a little bit, and then I'm going to go inside. I'll talk to y'all later. This is Tom, your Frugal Prepper.